for my audience, share a little bit about your background. What got you into this journey? And then we can start to move down this path of all the noise in our head.
My personal background, I've done what I've done for the last 22 years. So I love working with people, all leaders of every level. I focus on their growth and development as an individual. I focus on their ability to make good and smart decisions as a business leader. And somehow it trickles into their personal life and how they can be just good people and inspire others to do well. And HeadTrash, actually, the book, or it's a book series, actually, there's two. The first is really to help people identify emotions that allow them to not be always on their best behavior. And the other is to figure out, how do I engage with others who have it? But we'll focus on the most important, which is, let's think about us first, so self-awareness. And the 7 emotions that I cover in HeadTrash are going to be the ones that you will hear every day, all the time, with everything you do. They're very common, which is why they're sneaky. And I think that they cause some pain. And as a mom of 2, I have 2 teenagers. As a mom, I think all 7. So they are control, which as a mom, I use often. Insecurity, arrogance, which my husband says I sometimes have. Paranoia, anger, which as a mom and as a wife, how you not have anger, right? Fear and guilt. Those are the 7. So control, insecurity, arrogance, paranoia, anger, fear, and guilt. We have all those, right? And I think, I'm no book writer. I'm not even a great reader. As my husband would say, you never read. How did you write a book? It's just that I had such a desire to get people comfortable with, it's okay to be human and have your emotions, but just don't make them manage you. And with all of the work that I do with leaders, the areas that I found they needed the most help from someone like me, which is that neutral voice, to obviously show them what emotion was getting in the way, because you're so caught up in what's happening, you don't realize. And these 7 typically have been one of the culprits, I call them culprits, that got someone stuck from making a good decision. But I didn't come up with the title right away. It was emotion stuff. How are these 7 emotions getting in the way? How are they hurting your decision making? And I was working with a colleague and he said to me, it's all that head trash. I said, oh my God, I love that word. This is it. Well, funny enough, I co-authored the book with this person. His name is Tim Thomas. And he says, well, what do you know about writing a book? I said, nothing, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. And so he and I mastered the ability to create this book series called HeadTrash. And it is on these 7 emotions. And they are, as you heard, everyday emotions that we know we want to have them, right? Because they're healthy. I mean, what would I be like if I didn't have control? I need some boundaries of control, right? What would I be if I wasn't a little arrogant? I need confidence to go in and consult with leaders to help them. So there are elements of it that are very healthy to instill in how you think. But when all of a sudden control forces me to be the only person making decisions and everything has to run through me, and I don't allow other people to know everything that I'm doing, I know just pieces. Well, now I'm controlling, and controlling is different than control. So what the book helps you uncover is that what I call the crossing of the line. It goes from healthy to unhealthy.